Hi everyone. Today we are discussing about the themes of justice, the types of justice, civil disobedience, and the legal requirements for civil disobedience. The three themes of justice are fairness, equality, and impartiality. Fairness in justice is related to equal and impartial treatment. It is about treating everyone fairly. Also, it is about fair distribution of shares and opportunities, equal distribution and impartial distribution. Equality in justice is about the practicing of values and rights equally to be justful. Impartiality refers to equal treatment to all without any bias or discrimination. There should be fair, there should be equality, and there should be impartiality in justice. The two types of justice are distributive justice and corrective justice. Distributive justice is concerned about the distribution in a fair, equal, and impartial way. For example, the distribution of economic goods, the distribution of opportunities, the distribution of honor and status, all of these resources must be distributed with fairness, equality, and impartiality. In distributive justice, the measurement used to distribute must be appropriate and allocated to all. Corrective justice is about correcting the wrong and unfair practices. It is about correcting the unfair advantages, correcting the unfair methods, and finding the appropriate remedy and solution to right the wrong in civil and criminal law. For example, some federal and state laws may have unfair practices and methods, and right those wrongs is part of corrective justice. Corrective justice have two components: substantive justice and procedural justice. Substantive justice is about checking about the practices of punishments. Are those punishments fair? Are the punishment practices equal, impartial, and fair to all? Are they substantive? Is the punishment practices appropriate? Substantive, is it according to the degree of crime committed? In substantive justice, the measurement used to punish is being scrutinized. Is that punishment compensating to the victim? Is this punishment sentence determined based on the degree and level of the crime committed? Is this punishment sentence necessary, a punishment for the offender, and is it fair compensation for the victim? Is it based on the substance? Is this measure absolute? Procedural justice is about the procedure that are conducted to reach a conclusion. Are those procedures fair, equal, and impartial? For example, the procedure to find one guilty, the trial procedure, did the procedure in the trial protected the constitutional rights of the victim? Are those legal procedures applied fairly, equally, and impartially? Procedural justice is about scrutinizing the steps taken to reach the conclusion, being just, fair, and impartial in justice procedures. Now, civil disobedience is the intentional breaking of laws that are considered immoral and unjustful laws. It is breaking the law voluntarily because some consider those laws as immoral laws. Some legal requirements of civil disobedience are: it must be non-violent. The civil disobedience must be agreed to comply to the consequences required by the law for committing civil disobedience. And there should be a moral issue at stake for the reason of civil disobedience practices. Mahatma Gandhi conducted a lawful civil obedience by breaking British laws that demanded taxes for salt. They were lawful civil disobedience because those practices were non-violent. Mahatma Gandhi conducted salt satyagraha, a violation of the British law, with millions of people. They joined together. It was a lawful civil disobedience because that was conducted in a particular place and the time was informed to the authorities. And it was against an immoral law, an unjustful law, because the people of India believe that tax for using the salt was not a right thing to do, and they have commonly decided to violate such immoral law, and it was historically necessary for the freedom of India. Thank you.